Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Wednesday, November 1 spoilers for Days of Our Lives show that Holly Jonas phoned Tate Black and told him about her crazy dream had to end suddenly as Johnny DiMera entered. Holly said that a girl at her school was jealous that her boyfriend might be more into Holly than he was, but Johnny acknowledged that he heard parts of her call. Johnny gave his approval when E.J. DiMera and Nicole Walker interrupted to announce that they were getting married today. However, Holly didn't think that was a very good idea. After Nicole had a private conversation with her daughter, Holly frantically tried to think of an explanation, finally claiming that Eric Brady was to blame. Holly hinted that she thought Eric and Nicole would remarry in a Wednesday's Days program by highlighting how much they used to care for one another. Nicole acknowledged that she had once felt the same way, but that was before she became a family with EJ, Holly, and the new child. After a while, Holly promised Nicole that she would attend the wedding and provided her support. Nicole suggested Holly wear a green dress, but Holly insisted on wearing a black dress that was tighter and more exposing. Nicole opposed. Holly consented to switch to the green gown, but she ultimately wore the black dress. Rewinding to Wednesday's DOOL program, Tate was working in the pub when Eric entered. Tate gave Uncle Eric a hug and told him about a new buddy he hoped would become more. After learning that Holly was the friend, Eric thought back to his time spent getting to know her during his marriage to Nicole. Tate expressed his regret at learning about Eric and Nicole's divorce, saying they appeared to be the ideal couple. When Tate and Holly got back to talking, he revealed that Holly was seeing someone else, someone who wasn't the right fit for her. Tate stated that this guy was too elderly to begin with, but Johnny entered and made Tate back off. Eric found out that Johnny was suited up in a suit and wanted to get a plate of food because it was for Nicole and EJ's wedding. Eric appeared profoundly impacted by Johnny's reports regarding Nicole's recent marriage progress. On Tuesday's episode of Days, Eric was sitting on a bench in the town center, deep in concentration to the point where he initially didn't hear Nicole calling out to him. Eric finally looked at Nicole, and they made eye contact. On Wednesday's episode of Days, back at the DiMera mansion, Johnny complimented Holly's attire and inquired as to why she opposed the wedding. Holly was anxious as she readied her response. When E.G. stepped up at Chad DiMera's house to ask if he could officiate the wedding, he enthusiastically accepted, praising his brother as his role model. While in bed together, Gabi and Stefan DiMera discussed how they needed to persuade Lai Shin to confess so they could establish he was planning to kill Stefan. That would provide leverage and present an opportunity to acquire Lei's stock. Stefan proposed that they turn Lei's affections for Gabi against him, but there was a catch. Lai was aware that Gabi detested him to his core. They needed to be cunning and a little out of the ordinary because Lai would get suspicious of anything they tried to pull. Stefan made hints about a resource that might help Lai, and soon he received a text alerting him to the asset's arrival in Salem. Marlena Evans questioned Lai during their therapy session about the committed connections he had prior to Gabi. Lai mentioned that Xiao Xing was her name, and he acknowledged that he had only had one in high school. Xiao Xing was working class, so her father pushed her out of town by providing her a well-paying position at a factory 2,000 miles away. Despite Lai's intense love, his father disapproved. Lai buried his affections for Xiao Xing and never saw her again. Lei's sorrow over the loss caused him to act irrationally and obsessively in an effort to cling to Gabi, as Marlena helped him see. After gaining a deeper understanding of his issues, Lai was appreciative of Marlena and genuinely believed that with expert help, he could overcome Gabi. Lai received a call from Gabi after leaving Marlena's office and thought about turning it down. Gabi, who was still slouching in bed, furiously demanded that Lai assist her since she had been abducted when Lai chose to respond. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Lai is going to fall victim to a sophisticated trap, so tune in. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of November 6 to 10, Harris Michaels will start to worry about Ava Vitali's employment at the bistro, particularly in light of Gil Carter's dubious behavior. Harris might choose to go into things a bit further and put Ava in a difficult situation, but she will attempt not to upset Clyde Weston since he might send someone after Trip Johnson. According to teasers for Days, John Black and Marlena Evans will be celebrating their anniversary. Brady Black and Eric Brady will assist the happy couple in celebrating their most recent marital milestone. In addition, Dio Ola will commemorate the show's 58th anniversary. Days spoilers indicate that Sarah Horton and Xander Cook's custody battle will intensify next, but we already know that they'll finally find a way to reconcile. All that remains to be seen is how long it will take and what will persuade these ex-partners to prioritize Victoria Horton. Let's discuss Gabi Demira's impending troubles and Stefan Demira's astounding find in the interim. According to previews for Days, Stefan will discover Gabi next to Li Shin's dead body with a bloodied knife, and Wendy Shin will later discover her brother's body before choosing to hatch a revenge scheme. Considering that Rafe Hernandez will be providing updates on his sister's legal situation, it will be intriguing to observe if Wendy has any influence over Gabi's impending fate. Gabi's departure is quickly approaching, so keep an eye out to see if she will be returning to Statesville. Jada Hunter, on the other hand, will pursue the trail and apprehend a few runaways. While evading the law, Leo Stark and Dimitri von Leischner will have to deal with yet another challenging situation. Even though it appears that Dimitri and Leo will give Jada the benefit of the doubt, Nicole Walker's special surprise will put them in a difficult situation. After a vehicle accident, Nicole will go into early labor, so Leo will deliver her baby boy on the side of the road and give him to Dimitri. After that, Sloane Peterson will become the parent of the infant, and Melina will finally pressure Sloane to allow her to buy a doctor's statement that Nicole's baby died. That will enable Sloane to keep the child and raise Eric's child alongside him, but it will also mean that Nicole and E.J. Demira will receive some heartbreaking news because he still feels that he is the father. In other places, Chad Demira will think of using devious tactics, most likely in an attempt to retaliate against Everett Lynch and the danger he represents to Chad and Stephanie Johnson's relationship. Keep an eye out for some difficult moments and startling decisions over the week of November 6 to 10, according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.